Best, what do you think, man?
Bullshit. Like the way that they're killed. So I agree partially and then disagree because there's just no point chanting if they're not going to do anything.
But what do you think? What do you think this does? It grabs attention, doesn't it? And I've spoke to people today who've saw it and gone, actually, they've got a point, man. It's not good what happens. There's no other way to do it. How else would you go about it to stop animal cruelty without protesting?
Well, I mean, I'd go with the animals that don't have long left to live and leave the ones that are newborn because they're going to die either way real soon. So
yeah, but what humans do, we breed them into existence on purpose, just for that purpose. So we breed them into existence. They live lives of misery, just so we can chop them up as babies and eat them and drink their secretions, such as milk.
Yeah.
It's there's no other way around it. You've either got to be for animal abuse or against it. You know. Would you say that you're for it, or you've already said
against
you're?
It.
Yeah. So if you're against animal abuse, you can't fund these industries and without a bit of cognitive dissonance, you know what I mean? Because you're saying one thing but doing the other. And all veganism is just going, I don't agree with animal abuse, so I'm not going to fund it, you know? Do you not think
at the same time, if I keep eating meat like I am, I'm going to lose the weight that I've gained from eating straight meat. So
yeah, but that's to do with energy balance. That's not because of meat. You can do that with vegan diet.
Well, if I eat anything other than meat, it ain't going to work.
You just said that you'd lose weight on a vegan diet, but you've lost weight on a meat diet, haven't you? So it's energy balance.
If I go vegan, I gain so much. If
that's
because
you eat too much,
I
though.
lose everything.
Yeah, that's just all that is because you're eating too much. So whether you eat vegan or whether you eat carnivore, if you eat too much, you'll gain weight.
It's just vegan stuff makes me gain more. Than
no, but that's science. Science
meat.
says that if you eat a certain amount, regardless of what makes up them calories, you're going to either gain weight or lose weight depending on how much you eat. You know what I mean? So, but going back onto the morals. You know, it's a scientific fact that vegans can either gain weight or lose weight, just down to whether we want to abuse animals to get food. You know what I mean? So I can obviously live without dairy and meat because I've been doing it for 5-6 years. It's not impossible at all. It's quite easy once you know.
But at the same time, nothing will ever beat the taste of meat. So that's mainly why I just love it.
Okay, so let's just say I've got a pig here now. He's just running around like a dog.
Okay.
And I said,
chop it.
I said, I can do whatever I want to that pig.
Well, I don't really know the pig, so I can kill it.
So you don't care. Well, what if the pig tasted like 2 out of 10 instead of 10 out of 10?
Well,
because you just said about
try
taste.
a different method to get better meat. Make sure.
Yeah, but let's just say all meat didn't taste as good as it does. Would it then be okay to kill an animal just because of the taste?
Well, if it tastes bad, then I probably wouldn't kill it in the first place.
So it's only your taste pleasure that is the difference between that animal living and dying.
Tastes good is because they're well kept after. See my point? If it's not
that's irrelevant. No, that's irrelevant. So
good. No, that's relevant.
No, because then I could say, well, if a dog tasted good, can I do that to a dog?
Well, yeah, because the Chinese and the Japanese do.
Yeah, but if you were born in China, you would think differently. So it doesn't change the morals of it. It doesn't change the. What I'm saying is, if you were born in a country that eats dogs, you would eat dogs, wouldn't you? But you don't eat dogs. You don't eat dogs because someone told you not to eat dogs. You know what I mean? Someone said you got to eat pigs. So what I'm saying is, why is it okay to do it to a pig but not to a dog?
Well,
literally from potluck, just from where you were born. Do you know what I mean?
A dog is a friendly animal. Last pig that I knew.
Pigs are intelligent, man. You got attacked by a pig?
Yeah. I don't know.
When did a pig attack you?
When I was like 6, 7. I was on a farm and it charged at me.
Okay, so I've been attacked by a dog before. I got bitten by a dog on the hand. Can I treat the dog the same as the pig just because it attacked me, or?
I mean, you've got to put the dog in its place. So you've got to take.
No, but that was at the time. So what I'm saying is that at the time I could attack the dog in self-defence, but now can I attack all dogs just because one dog attacked me?
Well, all of them.
Well, you eat all the pigs, don't you? Because it attacked you.
Well, not because of that. It just tastes. Back to my first point.
Yeah, but you just said it attacked you. That's why you do it.
I didn't say I did it because it attacked me. It attacked me once, yes, it was funny, but I don't have anything against it. It still tastes good, and it's not because it attacked me.
So if it didn't taste good, I can't kill it.
If it didn't taste good, then it's well kept after, and then you have a valid point to protest against it. If it tasted good, it means it's well kept after. Like, let's say,
What if it
half
was?
cow.
What if it tasted good but it wasn't looked after well?
well, then I'd have some problem with it. 'Cause
Why
if
would you
I'm
have-
gonna eat an
why
animal,
would you have
I
the
want
problem
to
with it?
be
Is it
well
bit-
looked after.
But why would you have a problem with it? Is it because the pig's got emotion and feelings and it doesn't deserve it, or what is it about the pig that you wouldn't want to hurt it if it didn't taste good?
Well, the fact of its living conditions. Let's go cow, let's say.
Hmm.
If I get... What part of cow would you eat normally?
None.
No, okay, someone that does eat meat then.
I don't know. Ribeye
Okay,
steak.
ribeye. If that tasted poorly, it's because the cow was unkept well. Because even with the human, if you don't eat the right conditions, your muscles and all that ain't gonna go well. So if you look after it well, it eats the right amount of grass, it's kept well, good living conditions, it's gonna taste good. If it's abused quite a lot and all that, then it's gonna taste shit.
Yeah, but all you're thinking about is the taste. Like, I'm not interested in how good it tastes. I'm saying, why does the cow deserve a life of misery just so we can have a piece of meat? Do you know what I mean?
But then again, that's what I'm saying. It's not all about misery. You're going on the bad perspective that all animals are abused.
You do realise that the vast, not that it matters because small farms are still evil, but the vast majority of animals that you eat will be factory farmed.
Yeah, but they're still fed, they're still looked after.
Yeah, but if I kept you in a cage and I kept looking after you and feeding you, but kept you in a cage,
I wouldn't mind.
you wouldn't mind being kept in a cage.
Well, that's basically like prison. You're being looked after.
Basically like what?
It's like prison. You're being
Yeah,
looked after.
yeah.
You're being fed.
Prison is there for a reason. It's to lock criminals away
Yeah.
for the safety of the
But you're still
society.
looking after them in some matter.
Yeah, but they've done something wrong. A prisoner has done something wrong to be in jail. If you've done nothing wrong, it'd be wrong of me to put you in a cage and just feed you a bit of grain and then chop you up in a few months' time.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind that?
No.
I've never heard that one before. You wouldn't mind being kept captive for nothing.
No. I've had trauma in the past related to it, so I don't really mind.
Have you got children?
Me?
Probably too young, aren't you?
I'm 16.
You're 16. I would have said you're about 20. I mean, you might have a kid. I don't know.
I do that a lot.
Okay, so who do you care about?
Friends, girlfriend.
Okay, your girlfriend. So if I got your girlfriend and put her in a cage and fed her grain and kept her captive and impregnated her over and over just so she had babies,
Well, then
just so I
I'd
could
have a
take her
problem
milk.
because I have a connection to it.
Yeah, well,
That's the point you're missing out. I
Yeah,
have a
but-
connection to my girlfriend. I don't have a connection to.
but it's
the
not all about
entire
you. It's about the victim. So forget you. So your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Just because you've got feelings for your girlfriend, that doesn't change what the victim is going through, does it? Just like an animal, it doesn't matter who owns the animal. The animal is the victim. Do you know what I mean? So when you said I don't mind, you do care about your girlfriend. So what would be bad about keeping your missus, who you love, in a cage, feeding her grain, and then pushing her towards her death?
Well, the fact that I have
She would
feelings
suffer.
towards her,
No, not you.
know
It's not about you. It's about her. What would be wrong in doing that?
Well, the fact that you've locked someone away that had a life, and you've taken that from her.
Yeah, just like an
Someone
animal.
that has connections to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is loved by quite a lot of people as well.
What if she didn't have family or friends? Your missus.
Well, it would still count because
Yeah, it would still
I
be
know
bad.
her.
No, forget you. What would be so bad about treating your missus like we treat animals?
Because it'd be wrong to eat a human.
It would be wrong to eat a human,
Yeah.
but they eat humans in some countries. So why would it be bad? Just because you don't eat humans, why, from the victim's position, why would it be wrong to give that living being a life of misery?
I see where you're getting with this now.
Yeah.
But I still agree of eating meat.
No, I know you
Because I
agree.
now
but
understand the connection between my girlfriend and animals and all that, but at the same time,
but you're saying it's okay to do it to a cow, but it's not okay to do it to your missus.
yeah,
But why is that? Have you got any pets?
nah.
Have you ever had pets?
I've had 2 dogs, 2 snakes, and loads of fish.
Did you love them? Did you have
Yeah,
feelings
I've
for
looked
them?
after them.
So which one did you love the most, the dog or
Probably Marmite, the dog.
the dog? So let's just say I got the dog, I put it in a farm with all the other dogs, I impregnated the dog with my fist, made it have babies, took the milk off it, took the kid away from the dog, took the puppy away from the dog, and then eventually chopped the puppy into pieces. Now your connection with that dog, you've got feelings for that dog, but you also understand that that is a victim, just like the cow or any other animal that we put through these practices. You know what I mean? So what makes it right about that? Just so we can have a sandwich?
But
What?
that isn't right then.
Huh?
That isn't right then.
It isn't right. Yeah, exactly. We got there in the end. So it isn't right, is it? And this is the whole point of this. It's like, why the hell are we treating animals like this just so we can have a sandwich?
Yeah. But I'm still going to relate to this. It tastes good.
But lots of things could taste good. Like sex feels good, but I can't just rape someone and violate their rights and go, oh, but it feels good. Because that's all it is. It's just a pleasure. It's not like you need it. I obviously don't need it. None of these people need it. Do you know what I mean? So like,
it does help a lot though, because without
oh, it does help. But what I'm saying is,
humans could have loads of downsides.
No, you don't. If you plan your diet correctly, you haven't got to eat meat. Like, it's factual. It's a fact. You know what I mean? You don't need meat. So like, what I'm saying is, it's like a 2-minute pleasure. That's all it is. So you're saying, oh, because it tastes good, and I'm saying, well, is it okay for me to have sex with someone who is not consenting just because it feels good? Do you know what I mean? I'm the same. Everyone here, most people here, were born into this. But when you look at the shit that goes on behind the scenes, and you think, all I got from that animal getting raped and tortured and living a life of misery was a sandwich. It's nuts. You know what I mean? It's balmy. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with your whole point of protesting, but then at the same time, people will protest for meat. So there is no win-win situation. All you have to do is...
But people have to live in line with their morals. People just have to live in line with their morals. You're not violent, don't act violent. And that's all it is. Simple as that, man. Anyway.